So while the dog is being lazy and I have reception, I guess I will. I just want to make a general public service announcement about the content going forward on my YouTube, which is it will only be. This is a big announcement, guys. It will only be weight loss content. Anything that you felt was interesting, whether it be my weight loss journey is by far the most interesting part of my entire, or will be the most interesting part of my entire channel. And if you don't give me a super chat, I will take my shirt off. That is a threat, okay? Because I'm on this weight loss journey. And that's what this YouTube will now be, is my weight loss journey. And again, if you don't give me a super chat, I will take my shirt off, okay? And you will feel that. And I've been good. I've been cutting out calories. I haven't had fries. I haven't gone to fast food. You know, did I mess up? And this is about accountability. Be talking with you so you can hold me accountable. But I've been good. I haven't had fast food. Did I mess up? Did I have 20 shots and call a girl a cunt at a bar? Maybe. Okay. Did I assault somebody? But that doesn't count. Anyway, this is that. Don't hold me accountable for that. But hold me accountable for the fast food stuff. I've been doing great. I'm getting in cars with people who have been drinking as well. So, sorry, I can't keep this up. Kidding, guys. No weight loss. I don't need to lose a pound. I should gain something. Take my money, damn it. What's up? If you lose any weight, you'll disappear. Precisely. No, I will take off my shirt, though, if you don't super chat me. I will do that. Do a flip. I will. Dog's being lazy. I'm going to try to get him to walk around a little bit. You got to respect Nora. This is so inconsequential, but you got to respect Nora for like keeping her weight loss stuff on another channel that I'll never go to. But like, respect if you want to like follow her for her weight loss, great. But if not, I love this. I'm glad you're enjoying Etiquette. I had to do it. I'm gonna hold you accountable for holding me accountable. How about that? You know what? Every thumbnail is just gonna be me shirtless. Period. Every thumbnail from now on. So you better get used to it. I just read 2 miles. Nice. Why not Tive? Very cool. 2 days ago, accomplished it. That's impressive. I could probably run 2 miles, and well, it'd take me 20 minutes to do a mile, not to run it. 40 minutes for 2 miles. That's impressive. Well, I could walk 40 minutes. I could probably, 40 minutes to walk 2 miles. Oh, Sigamalai. That's our code for squirrel. Sigamalai. You missed it. Oh, well. I'm 260. Oh, you're the same weight. Guy's brolic, though. I'll give him credit for that. He's building some muscle. So that's good. Maybe you got some more options. Maybe it could be less problematic. Maybe that's what it was. It was just, the well is dry, man. So you got to go for Lindsay. And we're just trying to avoid that. And we could all hold him accountable for. How about that? So you want to walk a bit? He was walking a lot yesterday. We're in Weed, California. Having a good time. I wonder what news of the day is there. Oh yeah, Aaron keeps. What's funny is the crazy love thing is Aaron keeps going after her. I'm like, why? What's the point? This person literally has 400 subscribers. What's the update on DOA court thing? Oh yeah, I think he has his case tomorrow. I'm not going to go, sadly, but I'll let you know, or I'll give you some analysis if you'd like. I'm not going to try to raise money or ask for money because I'm not going. You guys have not come through. That was the worst fundraising I had with CDT last time. Worst fundraising day ever, but that's all right. That's because I kind of messed up, so I didn't really expect to raise a lot of money. But what's the update in DOA court thing? But yeah, nothing, no update. It's just something's going to happen the 7th, and by all likelihood, it's going to be continuance. Remember, all this stuff is going to have a bunch of continuances before anything happens, let alone a trial. The billboards help DOA's case. Are you talking about the aftermath billboards? Those are cool. Yeah, there's some in LA, right? Okay, that would be nice. Thank you. Thank you, Ocean Ways. You're welcome. Happy to do it. But yeah, remember, it's just a circle jerk of continuances is how I'd like to put it. It'll help with the jury. I think so too. I think so too. And, that's different than are you biased or have you seen a South Park episode or consumed the content. They're not going to ask you, have you seen a billboard, right? So, I remember when I was younger, if nobody paid attention to the news, I would say, you don't say this anymore because there aren't newspapers in the newsstands anymore. But I would say, would you run away from a newspaper? But it's kind of the same thing. The one physical thing that you could still see minus the internet are billboards, right? So, yeah, I think it'll be very helpful. In respect to Apostate Alex, he's been doing a lot of work in that. People, it's funny, like Marilyn Honig was, she still needs to send me an accurately sized crocheted penis, and I'm upset by that. But it's funny because she's saying, oh, you're turning your back on all the creators that have ever helped you. And I'm like, well, Aaron, I get, but Marilyn's done nothing but gone after me. Like, at least with the Mitch thing, Nora was cool about it. It was very understanding. It was like, hey, this is how we fucked up, but doesn't mean you should unsubscribe, doesn't mean he's like a shit person, nothing like that. But Marilyn was like, fuck you. And then Kelly's never mentioned me once. Although I know she's had beef with Apostate Alex for absolutely no reason. So, I think people want me to apologize. I apologize for nothing. I finally got covered by Thomas M. Anderson, though, so I'm very proud of that. I hope you're having a great Friday afternoon. Thank you, Teresa. We're heading to Oregon. And I'm out. Peace. Okay. I'm sorry you're out. I didn't know you were here in the first place. You're here. You're gone. Here today. Gone tomorrow. Billboards and lawn signs as well. Yeah. Bella Peterson says, I like Alex. I like Alex a lot, too. So, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I owe her nothing. I wish her luck. I think she's done some good content. I'm not going to negate that. But that was a whole fun scene. I didn't really do much with that. It's like, I'll just let that dissipate. Probably the best thing. Where are you trying to go? I'm in Oregon, 12 miles from Chitlin, aka Portland. Well, Portland's gotten cheap because of all the, it's funny with all the homelessness and stuff. Everything's a lot cheaper. Like in San Francisco, they got a motel in Pacific Heights on Lombard Street, which is a pretty nice area. You had about a 10-minute walk to the marina. And I remember it used to be like $200 when I was there 10 years ago. I didn't stay in it because it's too expensive. I had to stay in the Tenderloin. And even in the Tenderloin, you would end up paying $150 a night. But this one's $60. I'm like, hell yeah, economic devastation works out well for me. So same thing with Portland. Portland's gotten cheaper. I was looking at the Airbnbs and stuff. You could get like a whole house for $300 for 3 nights, $100 a night. God damn it. Don't go out the tree or else he'll be here forever. Hey, Verity, nice to have you. Notification worked. I'm glad it did, Professor Khan. What part of Oregon? So we're going up to north of Grants Pass. So we'll stop in Portland though too. My uncle lives in Portland. I'm in Lake O. Cool. I don't know Lake O, but that sounds cool. Unless you're talking about Lake Ontario, but that's the wrong side. Hotels have gotten outrageous. Amen, Amy. Okay, there you go. And you're too slow. If you make me go under this, I'm going to be pissed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Lake Oswego. Okay, yeah, cool. It's beautiful. The whole area is stunning. It's nice to be out of Southern California. Like, one of the reasons I wanted to leave LA is just for the dog. He really did not like there's no water there. And if you go to any park, you have to pay like $20 to go to any sort of reservoir with any type of water. And it's all arid and dry in Tucson. And I don't mind it, but the dog does. So the dog is much happier. It's funny, once you hit San Francisco, it's like, oh, it's pretty again. It's like the rest of the country. But there's a unique ugly. It's funny, everybody likes Southern California. I think there's like a unique ugliness to it. But there's some nice parts too. Is there a worry on ticks and dogs on the West Coast, if you know? He doesn't seem to get them. The ticks that he's gotten has been in the dead of summer. Usually in the Midwest, East Coast. Canada too, like Winnipeg, but even west, when we were in BC in the summer, we didn't get any. He didn't get any. I don't know. He didn't get any ticks, so I think I'm fine. Or even that Hey, Liz Gale, how are you? or even that gorgeous big park in Lake Oswego. How far is Oswego from Portland? Maybe I'll stop there. Who is in Portland? Liz, are you? I can't remember what city you're in, Liz. I don't think you're in Portland, but I know Nora's in Portland too. What is the dog pee time? He's always peeing, nonstop. Didn't Kelly raise money to come to LA and then she like disappeared? I think she actually came to LA, right, or something. It's a lot of money for nothing, if you ask me. We should have a Portland or Salem. Oh, cool. Get together and meet and greet with our dogs. I'd love that. Well, I was thinking about stopping at Salem, Liz, because that's on the way. I was thinking maybe I'd even bypass Portland because I'm going up to Seattle eventually. Yeah, that'd be badass because I'll be in just north of Grants Pass in Azalea, which isn't probably far from Salem. So I don't know if you have my email, Liz. It's dodge.landisman@gmail.com, but shoot me an email. Dog looks pregnant. Thank you. He's not pregnant. He's just fat. Dog is still eating like a king. He is. He needs to lose weight still. Female dog, male dog. He's just fat. I'll email you. Awesome. Thanks, Liz. That'll be fun. Are you in Salem? Cool. Salem has a lot of good nature. I always like to go to small cities with a lot of nature around it. School suggests you guys together. Right. Cool. I'd love that. You're better off getting a hotel credit card so you can use points for stays. On hotels.com, it adds up for a while. So, yeah, if I could grift, I'd love to grift for a gift card. You got Kelly to LA. You haven't got me anywhere. So whose fault is that? No, you guys have you actually have paid mostly for the hotels and motels. I appreciate it. I'm starting my own foundation, though. And so I need about $50,000. And I'm planning on getting arrested and prosecuted, and I need at least 50,000. It's you know, originally it's gonna be 20,000. Now it's probably 50,000, 60,000. Well, there's like 70,000, 80,000. It's a dog eat dog world, ain't that the truth? Salem's an hour south of me. Cool. Also email me. Email awesome. 25 minutes from Salem. Oh, cool. Are you south, Liz, or are you north? Are you in like near Ashland, Medford? Oh, there's a lot of little cities to stop in. Ashland's a cute little city. Medford is west. Oh, you're west. Oh, you're close to the coast. Okay, I see. Coast is out of the way, but it would be fun to see you. It's only a half hour. It's not that bad. The only place I know on the coast is like Coos Bay. Is the one that I know. But the dog would like the coast less because he doesn't like the ocean. I mean, he likes the beach okay, but I'm 42 miles north of Salem. Nice. Sounds suspiciously like Nance. Gotta love. How's Nance doing? Whatever happened? Hey, Dodge, the email address doesn't work. Send me another email, Dave. I might have missed it. Salem's perfect, right in I-5 and easy access. Okay, great. So that'll be fun, Liz. Thank you. Perfect. That'll be awesome. It's like meeting a celebrity. Big fan. And fellow pothead. And we've both been attacked by Reddit, so quite a badge of honor. Shout out to Reddit. Those horrible people. But Dave, yeah, try to email me again if you can. What else has been happening? Not much. It's been relatively quiet. Henry will have his case, which I'll go to in late April, so that'll be interesting. Or May. They haven't even given him a trial date. So my suspicion is it's May. So it's interesting. It'll be light for the month of April, and there's going to be a lot of stuff happening in May. So I'll probably be back in LA mid-May. Weed is good in Oregon. It is. I'll try, Dodge. Thank you. No worries, Dave. Sorry if I missed you before. I get a lot of spam, so sometimes you have to tell me you're emailing so I can look out for your email. I assume it just says Dave Harris. Weed is good in Oregon. Yeah, everything's the weed is all cheap here too, which is great. We're in weed now, so of course while I was in weed, I had to buy some weed, and it was cool. It's an eighth. I haven't opened it yet. But it's this. It was $17, and it came because it's my first time. It came with a free eighth and a free pre-roll. I'm like, holy shit. So yeah, I feel like you have to buy weed. Do you want to go in? Get something to eat? Well, I will get something to eat, and you'll stay in the car. This is what he does half the time. He just stands there and does nothing. Fudge. Uh-oh. Shit. Fuck did my Can't believe. Uh-oh. Did I lose my keys? Hopefully not. No, thank God. They're in the back of my pocket. Comment. Hey, chatters and lurkers. I'll repeat. Thank you, Professor Kakan. Chakakan. I'll repeat. YouTube instructions. Like, subscribe, set notifications to all. After this live stream, I have to go back and watch your videos from yesterday. Cool. I don't think I had a video yesterday. I had one 2 days ago. Thank you, Chakakan. I appreciate it. Hey, come on, really? Come on, man. Can you get in the car at least? And I want to go eat. You at least get in the car. Or you're just going to be, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Can you get in the car so I can go eat? Please? Please? Or are you just going to do whatever the fuck you want? You're going to get charged with a misdemeanor. How come you haven't grifted yet? You need your own weight loss journey. Actually, maybe the weight loss journey for the dog would sell. You need your own weight loss journey. He wants to eat. Maybe. No, he just likes belly rubs. He'll go when he damn well pleases. Okay. I can't pet you forever. Maybe I can. All right, can you come? Hey, come on. Good boy. All right, guys. Well, we'll do a little oldies road trip if you'd like. Let me see where I'm going to go for lunch. Don't leave. I'm just figure out where I'm going to go eat. We're probably going to go to Eureka. Give me one moment, guys. Oh, we'll talk about Kenny. Guys, stay tuned for Kenny comments. Stay tuned 30 seconds, and I will comment about Kenny. We're going to do some Italian. We're going to do some Italian food in Eureka. Kenny, it looks like the walls are crumbling around him. It says a lot about some people that anybody found him entertaining in the first place. His language is so vicious, as we've spoken about that before. And I'm glad that DOA seems to be drifting away, although he hasn't, he should have drifted away 10 months ago. Everything's crazy now. Good way to... Well, it's not surprising it's crazy with Crackhead Kenny. It's like, come on, man. At some point, judge a book by its cover. Sometimes it's very helpful. Sometimes you look at the cover and it tells you the entire book. And that was Kenny. Judge him, the way he communicates. I mean, I didn't like the way the guy spoke. He can't form a fucking sentence. I didn't like the way he spoke and communicated, let alone, doesn't matter what side, if he's talking nasty sex stories at the side that you don't like. It's disgusting. His name is Crackhead. I'm not going to trust a crackhead for breaking news. That is a problem about modern YouTube. The one positive is you don't have the lying mainstream... Oh, here's the beautiful Mount Shasta. You don't have the lying mainstream media. But then you have people will trust somebody who calls himself Crackhead for information and think, oh, yeah, that Crackhead is reliable. He might do crack... And he says he's joking, but look at the way... he does things that a crackhead does. It's not... I don't think it's a joke. I think he smokes crack. And he lives in his car, right? He's not... I don't actively ever encourage anybody to unsubscribe, but unsubscribe from him. That's a pretty fair deal, quite frankly. So yeah, man, whether he's on your side or not, or somebody else's, judge him by the cover. And the cover is nasty. Does he put in fake teeth? His look is like weird. It's like Groucho Marx or something. So Groucho Marx is a lot funnier. Thank you, sir, thank you. What is his name, Dodge, but he drives a Chevy? I know, right? The tragic irony of all that. The mountain is very interesting. It's beautiful. This whole area is absolutely stunning. Happy to be north of LA. I haven't smoked crack in it yet, but I will. Grills. Gotta love the grills. Ill grills. Got my car fixed. That was nice. That's what happened. Smoke crack. You could have enough to fix your car. But yeah, man, I guess I never found it fun. It's not even like Beavis and Butthead funny. It's just like not funny. End of story. some jokes can be inappropriate but pointed and funny and in good faith, but not his. And it was just like a pure, you know, he wanted to be somebody. He said he was Mr. Tough, but he wanted to be DOA's lapdog the entire time and be a servant and said, look, master, you know, this person is saying this about you, master, yada yada. It's bullshit. Beautiful cloud lines. It is, or a stunning area. I might lose reception though. I hope I don't. But if I do, I'm going to have to end the stream, so just FYI. Now it's snowing. Snowing on the top of the mountain. Here it's pretty warm enough, 52 degrees. So yeah, hey, that's the concerning thing about YouTube, is these people all of a sudden are assumed to be the voice of reason because they're on your side. So hopefully he gets put in the dustbin of history. What a view. It is. Finally, you guys are complaining about the lack of view because it's usually at night. So hopefully this makes up for it. I hope. Hey, Infinite Consciousness. Is Danny here? Hey, Danny. Nice to have you. I hope you mean Paul's live from New York when you're saying go to Italian to get in Eureka. I don't know whose Paul is, but New York always has good Italian food. No, Eureka's a town in California. Dodge, you rock. Thank you, Zinnius. Exposing grifters, tramps, and thieves. Ha! Great, Sonny and Cher reference. Like Zero Dark Osa Tony. Ain't that the truth? Paid grifter in the cult of Scientology. Osa equals CCHR. Well put. Thank you. Glad you appreciate my output. It's unusual for DOA to be so gracious to someone going after him. Maybe he feels like he owes the guy loyalty, but, you know, I don't think he owes him anything. It's not like there's any person who's like, you know what? I thought DOA was a grifter, but then, you know, logical crackhead Kenny started explaining why he's not, and then after the wise words of crackhead Kenny, after his sage wisdom, well, now I see DOA in a different light. Get out of here! What car are you in? I'm in a Chevy Camaro. Kenny does look like Groucho Marx. Like, is that real? Is that his real face, or is he like wearing the nose thing? Although I do appreciate, you know, his representation of Asian people. Paul's love from New York pizza. Okay, I'll check that out. We all have our different opinions on what the best New York pizza is. Probably Joe's, or there's this, you know, I mean, the famous ones aren't maybe the, you know, that's like everything, right? Arthur Bryant's is not the best barbecue in Kansas City. It's not the best ribs. It's the most famous. It's the same thing with New York. Is Ray's. Joe's is very good. Is Joe's the best? No, there's some spots in Queens. Sweetwater, something like that. Like that, they do something with the sweet sauce at Kew Gardens. That's probably the best pizza I've had. And there's a bunch of, you know, Grimaldi's. So the famous ones have almost lost their edge. They kind of process their foods and lean back and don't put in the same ingredients in the cooking process because they're famous and they don't need to worry about it anymore. But that's what happens with most of it. So maybe I'll watch this YouTube, but this guy is like, you know what? It's not Ray's or John's. It's something authentic. Maybe Kenny needs to do that. Kenny should tour the country and say, all right, this has the best crack. Detroit's crack is relatively cheap. It's plentiful. And he can talk about where it's okay to live in a car. So, New York best Italian, Dominic's. Oh yeah, Dominic's and Arthur Avenue is great. Same thing, the New York Italian, right? It's not Mulberry Street anymore. It's Arthur Ave. I went to college in the Bronx at Fordham, so I ate at Dominic's. Is amazing. Dominic's is great. London Street Pizza, haven't heard of that one. That's another thing, man. People are like, you have to try the pizza, like in Denver. Like, this place in Denver is great pizza. Fuck no. Nowhere west of the Mississippi, north of D.C. has good pizza. Poor Danny, how are you? I don't like your screen name. I do not comply. I do not consent. Who believes Scott's smart enough to do that? Do what? Pizza Denver. Right. If you're west of the Mississippi and south of the west of the Mississippi, south of the Mason-Dixon line, your pizza sucks. Good pizza begins in Pennsylvania, and it goes all the way up to the border. And once you're in Canada, the pizza's going to suck again. Pizza is only good in Maine, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. That's it. That's where you can get Ohio. Ohio is its own little version of it. You can allow Ohio in there. That's about it. Chicago has its own proud spin, which is pretty good. I like deep dish. But they don't try to be anything they're not. Everywhere else, pizza's... Oh, and freaking Phoenix, man. I remember I was in Phoenix hanging out, and this dude put ranch on it in his, like, pizza in ranch sauce. I'm like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, that everybody does that. I'm like, what? Oh, I guess your pizza's so shitty you have to cover it in ranch? Good, Amy. That's where to eat pizza. My daughter's eating pizza right now in Jersey. Good. That's the only place to eat pizza. You never donate anything. You know you can appeal your ban, right? I didn't ban anybody. I've only timed out people. Nobody's banned. CDT scams his followers. Oh, deport deport. That's hilarious. Sorry, Danny. What do you have to do to get banned from CDT? You have to say some horrible things. Or you dismissive, but you know. You should definitely come to Denver and not... I come to Denver. Denver has great food. It has great diversity. It has great Asian food. It has great high-end food. It has great game. Was that the Lodge? Something Lodge? I ate rattlesnake there. Rocky Mountain oysters. Denver has great food. Just don't eat the pizza. You're right, Kiki. Well put. I like your glasses, by the way. We haven't started listening to music yet. Guess we shall. I think we beat a dead horse with Crackhead Ketty. Maybe not. Maybe there's a whole documentary to make about Crackhead Ketty. It is amazing that these people out of nowhere have gone up, you know, have got a following. That's all the Reddit talk. Why do they even care? Why do any of us care? Crackhead Ketty does a good job of staying in the conversation. Why does any of us care about what some crackhead does? Let's grift for mental health. Hey, beautiful soul. Hey, Marquita. Sending love and light from BC. I'll try to connect with you, and I'm in BC, by the way. Nice Lambo Urus. Thank you for thinking it's... If you're a hot girl, I'll pretend that it is. It's actually a Chevy Camaro, but thank you for thinking I'm richer than I am. I'll take it. This is a good song. Speaking of Crackhead Ketty, Spinning Wheel. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, who inspired Arthur Bremer to try to assassinate George Wallace, who inspired the character, their Bob De Niro character in Taxi Driver, who later inspired the attempted assassin of Ronald Reagan. So 3 little bits of attempted but failed assassinations. How am I forgetting the dude's name? Not Mark David Chapman, but the other guy. Well, you know who I'm talking about. Dodge, what made you choose yellow? I like a car that stands out, that's very noticeable. Also easy to find in the parking lot. But mainly I don't like boring color. I don't like any colors that anybody else does. So, because I'm weird. So I wanted a weird color that gets attention. Lars, the Brigit Scripture says I disagree with that. Thomas from the group although they are preparing to raise a lot of money, which is interesting. Dodge is a perfect reporter to cover the circus. It's quite a circus, isn't it? So I guess I'll go live and give my thoughts, objectively speaking. I see what Lara's saying. But it gets worse and worse. He's like, all right, it's like we need 20,000. She's like, no, 30,000. And Scott's like, I know you don't like to talk. I don't like to talk about money. Lara's like, I know you don't like to talk about money. Scott loves asking for money. Like, let us not get it twisted. But I think their trial will ultimately be that expensive. So I don't. It's, you know, it's a lot to get in line with and be enthusiastic about, and that's your decision. But I don't think there's any lying. Dodge is taller than GDT by 5 inches easy. Maybe not by 5, but I'm at least 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches taller than him easy, I would say. Car is the tallest I can find. That's funny. We're gonna try to find some good tracks for all of you guys. We're gonna grift. I need money for a camera. I need money for a camera so you could touch yourself while I lose weight. And again, guys, this YouTube channel is only about weight loss from now on. If you don't give me a super chat, I will take off my shirt. That is not a threat. That is what will happen. All right, and you can get an RO against me for exposing my chest, or you could just give me a super chat.
To make it so that America
again, no super chats means I will be exposing my chest. You need to hold me accountable. I thought Aaron was the weight loss channel now. Yeah, real compelling, isn't it? 20K, she says, now they need 50. Yeah, it's a lot. And they probably do need that much, though. I don't think they're lying about that. But clearly they under-budgeted it. It didn't budget effectively. And you need a budget effectively to tell your audience what you need from the outset. So if it's this rising insurmountable wave, that's a problem, too. It doesn't mean anybody's lying, though.
I think a much bigger question. They have trade competency. They are a common market.
Yeah, great Mexican food in Denver. Absolutely, great Mexican food.
Dependent on the United States, and they're angry at the
Laura needs. That's not. She does not. I'm not even gonna read that comment, Ting. Ting, you're about to get banned. You used to give me super chats, so I was okay with you, but you're not giving me the super chats anymore. You're about to get banned. How much super chats? Thank you for thinking it's a Lambo. Oh, it's Mike. Mike, you know the truth. Hey, Mike. And they raise the bail money. Right. Laro's asking money for DOA's lawyer. Then the gifts get send go. Nobody knows what's happening. I mean, I think it's fairly consistent. I think there are conversations with the lawyer that they need to be in conversations with. So I don't think there's any dishonesty, but some people have to figure out, do they really want to invest in something that, is the never-ending song? The song that never ends, right? And it's going to rise higher and higher and higher. I don't think they're lying about any of it, though. I think it's a very expensive attorney. And I think, the reason they had the court appointed is because they're not. Why spend money on those motions? The other reason people shouldn't be that concerned is because remember, this thing is a foot dragging kind of type of situation. Courts will drag their feet. So when you really need the lawyer, won't be until July. And you want to have that money in the bank, ready, givable, before the trial actually starts. But that's not until July. So you're not going to see like automatic receipts at this moment. They need it. So, and I'm being critical in a lot of ways too, but I'm going to defend him in that specific situation. And the thumbs. Wow, are you serious about Lara? Me? Yeah. I think they're raising a lot of money for a case that they might not be successful with at all. And that's your decision. I don't think they're lying. No, not at all. I know they're not lying because I met Manchuri and I was there. What type of car are you in? It's a Lamborghini. It's a Chevy Camaro. Liz Ferris raised money to get her father out of Scientology. Did Liz Ferris ever hire an attorney? Never heard it. Hey! Her Pokemon cards have been stolen! Okay? She had like the 5th evolved Mew. It was like Mew 7. Mew 69 got stolen. Okay? And so, like, if you haven't given money for her Pokemon cards, you're a bad person. End of story. I don't know. I don't know what happened with the lawyer. I don't know much about Liz Ferris at all, except that I think the Pokemon card stuff. I'll never forget. Hashtag never forget Pokemon cards. Hashtag Pokemon cards. Never forget. Why do you buy a Lambo instead of Ferrari? Because this is a Chevy Camaro. It ain't no Lambo, but thank you for thinking it is. Facts. Dodge the hilarious actor. Glad you're joy. Yeah, I can't. Ferraris hold their back. Yeah, this ain't holding value at all. This is a used 24. I got this for like $15,000. Imagine riding a Volkswagen. Well, I'm not a Nazi, so not my cup of tea. Try to play some music. We'll just listen to NPR the whole time. I'm kidding. I won't make you do that. Not much on the radio, though. I'm gonna go and buy some Pokemon cards. Who? Like, why? Like, who would buy? Are Pokemon cards worth anything anymore? It's like the Garbage Pail Kids or the Cabbage Patch Kids, right? This is a good song. And you can't change that. The one I am the only one I need. Can't change that. The only one I need. I need a Pokemon card. Pokemon stolen from me. I need a Charizard. Dying to know why anyone lied. JD, what are you talking about? Who are you? People are fighting for those cars at Costco, right? But they were at Costco. I hate collecting things, me too, Amy. What's the best state in the USA? I'm going to say West Virginia. I love West Virginia. Beautiful, cheap, stunning architecture, friendly people, good food. It's a whole state of just nature. And change that. West Virginia is my favorite. I love Arkansas a lot too. Or maybe West Virginia or Arkansas. All the states deep in the mountains. Can't change that. And I can't change that. That's how I feel. Hey, from the six. I can't change. What happened, Jamie? I don't know what Jamie is. People are lying about Jamie. I don't know if people are paying attention to Jamie. Lies are being spread about young Jamie. Jamie is like Joe Rogan's assistant, right?
Sirius XM, 70s on 7.
Don't make up stuff about people just to heck if you can ruin a person's life. True. Oh, love this song. John Denver. He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he's never been before. Story of my life. The day behind him, I say, was born again. I say he found the key to every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away. On the road, hanging by a song. But the string's already broken, and he doesn't even care. It keeps changing fast, but it don't last for long. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. Perfect to be passing by this. In a fire in the sky. Found the mountain, nothing a little by. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Oh yeah, there's like great stuff about Kenny coming out. And it seems kind of legit. I was like, that's not okay to say that about somebody. But it seems like there's been a lot of corroborating evidence that Kenny might rape somebody. So again, man, check to see where you're getting your info from. Rocky Mountain, yeah, amen, flowers. Highest solitude is olives and the springs. Grace and every step he takes. He's trying to turn inside himself and trying to understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Up and down and listen to the casual reply. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Kate Taylor, Jed's horrible every day. Heart still knows some fire truck. I'm not going to read your comment, but thank you. That made me laugh. Dick pics would have come out. That's true. Tear the mountain down and bring in a couple more. More scribble, more stars upon the land. Colorado, Rocky Mountain High. I've seen Crackhead Kenny in the sky. Crackhead Kenny's go insane. He's always smoking crack. Rocky Mountain High. Crackhead Kenny. Crackhead Kenny's high. Crackhead Kenny, did he rape? Did he rape someone? And around the campfire, did Crackhead Kenny rape? Crackhead Kenny's high. Crackhead Kenny. Crackhead Kenny raped. He's a rapist. Rocky Mountain Colorado. Rocky Mountain. We dodged actually vaguely too. Not great shot, actually. Rocky Mountain. Playing a professional. Colorado. Crackhead Kenny raped. But she's all he ever walked. And he said he didn't do crack. And he said he never raped. His name is Crackhead Kenny, and he's always starting shit, and I'm pretty sure he raped. She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a crackhead. Talking about a crackhead. Probably a rapist. And he says that he's always the DOA, and he's telling the truth. He's so good for our community, and he always tells the truth. He's a crackhead. She's a lady. Whoa, 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 he's a rapist. Crackhead Kenny, he's a rapist. Whoa, whoa, the lady is mine. She never asks very much, and I don't refuse her. Always treat her with respect. I never would abuse her. What she's got is hard to find, and I don't want to lose her. Help me build a mountain from a little pile of clay. He's defending DOA. This is the truth, man. He's smoking crack every day. You should trust what he says. He's a crackhead. She's a crackhead. Whoa, 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 and he's a rapist. He's a crackhead. Crackhead, crackhead. She's a beautiful Eureka. She's a lady bent over, she'll say maybe it's a crack and ain't that. Kenny raped and molested his sister, tried to rob him. I haven't heard the old man stuff, but I wouldn't be shocked. He's a crackhead. Well, I'm about to eat, so we might have to end this stream. But put a 1 in the chat if you want me to continue the stream post lunch, and we can do a little oldies road trip.
Sirius XM.
She's like a pretty bomb-ass Chinese place. It's called Ming's. Maybe I'll eat there. I was gonna eat a block away though. Ming's. Take us, we will. Got a 5 parking. Little spot in the shade for the pup. You smoke crack. You have raped. You even robbed an old man. Ooh, crackhead man. Rapist Ken. Big in the crackhead Ken. Friday night and Crackhead Kenny. He's talking shit to Fens and DOA. He's just a crackhead now. And he says he tells the truth. But I think he'll just rape you. He is just a crackhead. Don't take. Can't think of anything. Trying to find a spot in the shade. Get the chance. I hope you smoke some crack. Smoke some crack with some crackhead Ken. He rapes too. Robs old men. He's crackhead Kenny. He can rape. He can smoke. Lying about the streamers. Ooh, smoke that crack. See him lie. It is crackhead Kenny. One, cool. 420, nice. Have you accused of RAP? I would not be okay with it. But the person's actually, I mean, I'm just saying about it, I'm not accusing it. Well, I am. The person has spoken about that, has written what has happened, so there's somebody saying it happened. And he has a bad rap sheet, that much is true. So I was thinking, but fair. I heard Mings was a dynasty. I heard there was a great dynasty. All right, can I fit in this? No, I can't fit. Fuck. Let's try to, oh, here's a shady spot. There's a lot of corroborated evidence that showed that he started some shit. Prove me otherwise. In the time of your life, but there is evidence. Long statements from his victims too. Crackhead Kenny in here. How are you? Slide L. I gotta pull it at me as Slide L. Dodge is singing to you, Kenny. Yes. Well, we'll come back. All right, guys. Love you all. I gotta go. Does your father know Harold Tao? I don't think so. Time to eat. Au revoir. Love you all.